What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 7 of our UFC 5 career mode featuring Chance Bishop. Bishop earning himself yet another contract right here. He's upping that payout every fight right now. So if he just shows up, he gets $160. If he wins, he gets another $160 for a total of, $320 payout right there. I can do quick math, don't you worry about it. Alright, so here we go. Trying to get some performance bonuses right now. You know, study hard, ready for the next one. I don't know. Unlock, let's see, we gotta just do some fights right now. Performance. I don't know. End the fights. You know, end the contract as #1 fighter or better. I don't know. Main event, fight in one main event on the current contract. I mean, I can't guarantee some of these ones, which is gonna be the problem. Alright, complete 2 stoppages. I mean, just a lot of theory on that. 50,000 fans. That might be doable. You know, that's kind of a lame one. I don't want to deal with the promotion one. I'd prefer to go with like an actual incentive-based one. I mean, sure, we get $100,000 if we do get 50,000 fans, which is great. But I don't know. You know, move mastery right here. Let's see. Prestige 1 move. Win 3 fights in a row on a streak. That one's definitely doable. Chance Bishop has been on a hot streak so far since coming to the UFC. Has yet to lose. Cash payout, though, only $75,000. But we do get a plus 8% popularity boost right there. Which is helpful kind of in the long run. Because, hey, the more fans, the merrier. But take a look here at Chance's. His streak right now is doing pretty good. Last episode, we got two wins, a knockout right there against Hassan Best, and a knockout via Paul Craig right there. And Chance definitely had his longest actual fight, that last one as well. But coming into this fight right here, first fight of this episode, going up against an Eric Rodriguez. Alright, Eric Rodriguez right there, 4-star fighter, medium hype right off the rip. You know, hey, we're a main card fighter right now. And that's kind of what happens. You're on the main card, and everyone's like, ooh, okay, we're ready for this fight right now. We want to watch these two guys go at each other. But what does Chance do? He wants this to be, like, the most talked about main card fight outside of, like, the #1 fight of the night. So there you go. We're hyping this thing up. Gotta do a podcast interview. We did a social media. We did an invite to ESPN broadcast booth right there. Predict the fight. Knockout. Of course, we're going to knock him out. It's what we always do. Knock him out, drag him out. Can't quite do the podcast interview anymore. We just don't have enough time. But social media boost right there. We're going to go to Twitter. We're going to talk all the trash on this guy. And that's what we're going to do. So going into the next week, week 2 of our 3-week training camp. Now, again, another ESPN invite. We're going to do that podcast. We got to do the podcast right there because that is our promotion we have to do. Or I guess our sponsorship is this podcast interview. And then again, let's go back to Twitter. Let's talk all the trash right there. You know, this is a very highly regarded fight right now. Everyone is looking forward to it. I'll apparently come up with an injury at some point, probably because we're actually not really training. We're just using our Twitter thumbs. We have a hip injury in the middle of our chest. That makes sense. Alright, so via the Twitter thumbs, we hurt our hip and our chest. Our chest hip, if you would say. So, I mean, it's a minus 25 right now. Ice pack. Yeah, you're good. We negate that one. No, nothing really is going to come of that one. But, hey, social media posts. We're coming into last week of the promotion. So, there you go. Big old social media posts. The Twitter thumbs, they're going real hard. What are some tendencies right now here for this fight? He's got some moves right there. Attributes. He's another grappler, striking, and health. He's got some pretty strong health, middle health right there. Alright, so the 23-year-old Rodriguez and the 20-year-old Chance Rodriguez. First fighter actually taller than Chance, but his reach is 5 inches less, and I think Chance is definitely going to need to use that to his advantage, as, you know, Rodriguez is taller, and he is heavier than Chance Bishop. Something he hasn't really had to deal with, you know, the weight disadvantage. He's always been taller than his opponent. But Rodriguez 28-7, 6'5", 205, out of Vila Velha, Brazil. Bishop out of Livingston, New Jersey. There you go. Touch the gloves. Show some respect for this main card fight right there. Bishop opening up here some heavy hits with a big overhand hit on Rodriguez. Rodriguez, clearing some space right now. He knows what Chance is. He's been watching Chance for these last couple of months, where he just knows his MO. He knows he's going to come in, he's going to go for the heavy hits, and there you go, stunning Rodriguez. Rodriguez wobbling right now, just trying to keep some distance between him and Chance Bishop after taking that big hit. Now Rodriguez leg kick right there. But Bishop does land the punch to the side of the head. Another big hit right there and blocked. Rodriguez does get Chance to the ground, as Rodriguez kind of knows that this is going to be the only real way you're going to get Chance Bishop, off of his A game. Kick right there by Rodriguez too. That's also something he needs to utilize to keep Chance away from him, especially when Chance does want to close the gap on him. Those leg kicks to the chest can be very detrimental to Chance Bishop, as he is not someone that really fights the kick. Big hit right there. Wobbles Rodriguez, and Rodriguez just knows, hey, gotta get him to the ground. Even if I'm not securing a grapple on him, just something to throw him off of his game, just for him to regain his own stamina and his own sense of mind. About a minute, I don't know how long these fights are, but 3 minutes left here in the first round. Rodriguez taking some big hits, multiple big hits taken, and Rodriguez again takes Chance to the ground, just goes for the legs. He's not even trying to pin Chance Bishop on the ground. He's just getting him on the ground, and there a cut opens up on Rodriguez's eye right there. Another big overhand hit. Chance Bishop, again, a bunch of hits in succession. Bishop goes to the ground right now, and if he doesn't know anything from the Craig fight last time, is that if he gets on the ground, he's susceptible to getting pinned. So Bishop, there you go, stands up right there. And Rodriguez just eating these hits right there. Somehow kicks out very quickly. And Chance Bishop sees that cut over that left eye. And Bishop again goes for that eye. That eye is bleeding pretty profusely right now. And we might be looking at a doctor stoppage at some point here in the next minute. Alright. Rodriguez's face definitely covered in blood right now. Bishop, big leg kick right there. Puts Rodriguez on the ground. Rodriguez did not see that one in the tendencies. And Bishop does follow it up with a big right hook. And that does put Rodriguez on the ground. So Bishop celebrating in the octagon via the knockout. And Chance Bishop, hey, he's got to get that hot streak going. He's got to win 3 fights in a row. Bishop starting that now. Knocked out Rodriguez here in round number 1. We're surprised, honestly, that wasn't a doctor stoppage by how bad Rodriguez was bleeding. And there's definitely going to be some questions asked to Dana White after this fight about the ref's decision to not call the doctor stoppage. But Bishop does end in a victory, regardless of the doctor stoppage or via just the actual knockout. Chance, of course, isn't going to lead in takedowns. Chance is never going to be the guy that leads in takedowns, but all the offensive stats, knockdowns, significant strikes, total strikes, and control, Bishop is going to lead in those stats. And here, after that fight, Chance Bishop ranked as the number 9 fighter in the UFC for the light heavyweight division. Alright, Nikita Krylov, 32-10. He is the number 1 ranked, the champion in the light heavyweight. So we're coming for his spot, but right now, the 10th ranked fighter in the UFC for light heavyweight. We're going to be going up against Vulcan. I don't know how to say that last name. Lots of consonants, not enough vowels for Vulcan right there. 6 weeks, there's low hype. This is a 4-star fighter. $320,000 for this fight right there. Not going to turn down for the main card fight in UFC 322. So Chance Bishop, he's going to do his thing where he doesn't quite need the full 6 weeks. He's actually going to be a little bold here. 4 weeks. He's going to learn about his opponent first right now. He came in a little shaky last fight. So take a look at some moves, attributes right now. Another grappler. He's pretty straight down the line there, grappling, striking. So he's not going to lean one way or the other more than any of the other moves. So get that podcast interview out of the way. Chance Bishop, hey, you're a top 10 fighter. What does that mean for you in your career? Especially only being less than 10 fights in. Alright, so here we go. We got 10 points left. We're just going to do what we can do. Post on social media. We're going to talk that trash right there. Now, the second week here of our 4-week training camp. We learned a little bit about our fighter, about our opponent last week. We're talking all the trash on social media. We're going to do a news interview. We're going to post on social media. Alright, tendencies. What is this guy's tendencies right here? You're approaching a, he's gonna blitz us. Alright, so start of each round, keep your block up. Alright, so this guy is gonna start off hot and heavy. So this guy's gonna come out, he's gonna be throwing punches, and then he's gonna end up kind of gassed. Alright, so Chance here, he's gonna get into the octagon, do some sparring right now, trying to just to get a little more in shape. Chance has been definitely talked about by Joe Rogan, that he seems like he comes into these fights not in the best of shape. He comes out a little gassed about halfway through the round, and no one wants to see a gassed fighter halfway through a round. So we gotta get that conditioning up. We gotta get, his core muscles up. Just his ability to just go out there and be a really good fighter every week. So Chance is taking on here Pierce, our sparring partner right now. Chance has done some numbers to this sparring partner in the past where he's entirely laid him out. Of course, Chance paying all the medical bills for this for our sparring partner right now. And there you go, knocked him down. Open boxing session right there. Big uppercut lays him out. All right, come on, Pierce, stand back. I've got a minute and a half left of this. Big overhand knocks him down. Bishop, being a little dirty, pushes him to the ground. Leg kick there, but Chance opens up with another overhand. And again, another overhand. Pierce testing Chance because he knows that Chance's weakness is his legs. So Bishop definitely playing the defense right there with offense, with just the overhands that just kind of come down on the guy going for his legs. So they get some evolution points. We're gonna use that towards some punch speed right there. Not only do we hit like a truck, we're gonna punch as fast as a truck too. That made no sense whatsoever, but I'm just gonna roll with it. We just hit like a Mack truck. That's all we do. All right, so coming into our final couple weeks here of our 4-week camp, posting on social media. We gotta predict the fight. We haven't done that yet, I don't believe. Again, more social media, some fighter tips right there. Chance Bishop going to predict the fight. It's gonna be a round 1 knockout because, of course, why not? And then there you go, post on social media again. Very high hype right now. This is the top 10 fighter, and Bishop, he's gonna try and learn a new move right before the fight, the looping cross. So it's like an overhand punch right there. I wanna call it. I'm not sure exactly what to call. Not really sure what you would want to call the looping cross, but it's just a hard hitting overhand punch right there. And we are stunning right there, our teacher right now. So there you go. We have unlocked a looping cross, level 1. Alright, so you go. New learned move right there. That's going to kind of replace our overhand punch with that looping cross. So Vulcan, Ozdemir, 21-9, 36 years of age, 6'1", 205, 75-inch reach. So again, Chance going to use that height advantage, use that reach advantage to his benefit right now, because he is lighter than, it seems like every fighter in the light heavyweight division. So that might be something Chance needs to work on. He needs to work on getting a little heavier, maybe bulking up. He's only 20 years old, so he could definitely put on some more muscle, some more poundage right here. But the lean, mean fighting machine of Chance Bishop takes one right to the chin, takes 2 right to the chin very quickly. So Vulcan here does start off hot and heavy, just like Tennessee said he was going to. You can definitely see that height advantage between these two fighters. So Bishop there, coming in with the onslaught via the face right there, and Vulcan just taking them. Absolutely eating them. No blocks for Vulcan whatsoever. And Chance Bishop also kind of meeting that with his face. Who blocks in the UFC? No one blocks in the UFC. Alright, first minute about to expire here in this one. And Bishop, backing Vulcan around the octagon, keeping him on his toes. I don't know what that punch was from Vulcan, but Bishop does going to land another overhand hit. So again, that looping cross from Bishop, that's going to come in handy in this one, as try to keep this guy out of our reach. We have a 3-inch reach advantage on him, and we got to use that to our advantage, because this guy is going to come out, maybe not quite now, about 2 minutes here into the round, so he might start coming up a little more gassed than we are, hopefully. But Bishop playing a pretty smart fight so far. Takes a big overhand hit right there to the side of the face. And there you go, Bishop backing up, keeping space between him and his opponent. There you go, big blocks right there. They're grapple. Punch to the side of the head from Vulcan. And now there you go, big kick. Ooh, Vulcan's definitely come a little slow right now. Just saw that kick right there. Upper hand cut right there. That's going to hit him right in the chin. So Bishop taking that to the advantage. Big looping cross right there. And that's going to be a kind of a stunned Vulcan. Now here we go again. Another overhand hit. Bishop just looking for that kill shot right now. Now there you go. He gets the space, and again, another just heavy overhand hit right there. Man's on the ground. Man's on his back. There you go. Come on, you got to block it. Vulcan taking chance to the ground for the first time this fight. And Bishop, struggling on the ground as he always does. He is not someone that you want to get on the ground because he does not fight well from the ground. So Bishop gets on top somehow. Just kind of punches him in the chin right there. And Bishop just wants to get off the ground. Wants to stand up in this one. Bishop absolutely gassed. There you go. Finally gets up. Gets all the space in the world. Minute left here in this first round. Bishop needs to end this one now. And come on, Chance. You can do it. Let's go with this one. That's going to be just a couple jabs to the chin. Nothing big. Final 30 seconds. And they're going to call it for a doctor stoppage. I mean, his nose sure is bleeding pretty bad. But I don't think it's worth a doctor stoppage in this one. Unless they're saying his nose is absolutely broken. Make sure that left eye. Bit bloodshot right there. But 30 seconds left in this one. They're going to give him the medical clear right there. He is good to continue this fight here in the first round. Now 36 seconds left. Can Chance end it? Bishop letting Vulcan close the distance. And Chance absolutely hits a big punch right there. 25 seconds left in the first round. 20 seconds left. And a big punch to the jaw knocks him out. So man's on the ground. If the doctor's not going to stop it, Chance Bishop will. Big punch to the face right there. So final 30 seconds right there. Chance just shows his power. Shows what he can do as he just ends the fight on his own accord. He wasn't going to go to the second round. He wasn't going to let that guy get hydrated. He wasn't going to let him get that nose fixed up. And Bishop there. Just look at the overall damage via the faces of these two fighters. Chance coming up, no major injuries, maybe some light bruising, maybe a small cut here or there. But between Chance and the opponent, Chance Bishop, you should see the other guy. That's what's going to look right now. But Bishop again, just leading in all significant fighting stats, significant strikes, total strikes, control, knockdowns. Bishop, the hardest hitting fighter in the league. He keeps his rank dominance going as we knock out